Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Oline and I'm knitter from Norway, and this week I have a really crazy goal, or I'm going to challenge myself with something, because I just recently figured out that I'm definitely going to be seeing my twin cousins again next week. Today is Wednesday and I'll be seeing them Wednesday next week, so in about exactly a week. And I have knit them, basically their whole knitted wardrobe. I knit them a lot. I love knitting for them, and I just heard that they're starting to grow out of some of their first pieces, and the pieces they've grown out of are the suits I made them, and I think suits is maybe the best outfit ever, knitted outfit ever for a baby, so I thought I have to knit them the next size in a suit, but since I am seeing them in a week, I do really want to finish the suits by next week so I can give them in person, because I prefer giving gifts in person and I don't really like sending things in the mail. So if I can get around it, I am going to try. So my goal for the week is to knit 2 suits in the size 2 to 4 months in a week, and I have looked back at my Knit a Note app to see how long it usually takes me, and the last time I did it I think I used 3 weeks to knit 1 suit, but I also saw I had used less than 2 weeks before for 1 suit, but I have used more than a week for all of the suits I've made, and then it's only been 1 suit. But I'm going to try to make 2 suits in 1 week, and if I can't manage it, I'll just ship it later, but I'm definitely going to try. And immediately when I got the idea, I started looking around in my stash and looking at the stash I have saved on my phone to try to figure out what yarn to knit with and colors, because they are identical twins, so I try to never knit with the same color for them, so I had to find yarn I had enough of and in 2 different colors, but colors that matched, to make them 2 different suits. And I think I found yarn that I think works, so this is what I've decided to go with. This is Drops Baby Merino, which I really love for baby apparel. It's super wash, you can just throw it in the washing machine, which is always nice when you have babies with spit up and everything. So machine washable and really soft because of the merino, so I love knitting baby clothes with this. And I have light grey and I have dark brown, and these are 2 colors I have quite a lot of, so knitting with these colors won't impact any of my other knitting plans, and I think they are the colors I have that might go the best together, a bit of a yin and yang moment. So I am going to try to cast on today. I think I'm going to start with the grey one, and I'm going to try to start today, but I have a few other things I have to finish first. But hopefully I'll be able to start today. If not, I'll be able to start right around midnight, I think. So hopefully I'm going to be able to do this, but I can't sit here and chat any longer. I just have to finish everything so I can cast on. I just wanted to do a little update on me trying to finish both of these Monday suits in a week. I had my first goal today. It's been 3 days since I started, so my first goal I was supposed to have accomplished today, and that was finishing both of the bodies on the Monday suit. And here you can see the first one I started on. This is very close to being done. I think I have about half a centimeter to go on this before the body is done, and I'm ready to start with the legs and arms. But what is really throwing me off is this one, and I haven't even separated for sleeves yet. I am about to separate for sleeves on this, but I have 20 centimeters to go, so that's not going to happen today. I still hope I'll be able to catch back up, but I'm starting to get a bit worried that I won't be able to do this. I was not able to knit a lot today, so that might be it, but this is not enough progress if I'm going to have this finished in 7 days. But keep your fingers crossed for me, because I do really want to have this finished in the next 4 days. And now I'm just going to keep knitting on this until this at least is done, and then I'm going to knit a bit on this before I have to go to sleep. It's about midnight right now, so I think I have 1 or 2 hours more of knitting left before I have to go to sleep. But this is where we're at right now, and hopefully I'll pick up the pace soon. Hi, this is probably going to be the last update. I just finished the first suit. It is Wednesday, it's almost 3 a.m. I'm super tired, but the first suit is finished. I've done both the legs and both the sleeves today because I was really behind schedule, and I'm still really behind schedule because this is the second suit, and as I said, it is Wednesday today, so this has to be done today as well. But I did manage to get all of this done in one day, so maybe I'll get all of this done in one day as well, but I feel like I have to stay up a little bit more to get a bit of a head start because we're also traveling tomorrow, and I think some of the time is going to go towards that, but I am really tired and I am kind of doubting that I'll be able to do this now, but I'm still keeping my fingers crossed, and we'll just have to see. Hi, this is the last update. It's not really an update, it's more of a summary. I did manage to finish the suits. Unfortunately, since I just had time to finish them, I didn't really have time to capture them finished, but I did finish them, and I have pictures of them finished, but I don't have any videos of them finished or right around the time they got finished because I was just stressing to finish them. But I think I filmed the brown getting done. The brown was the one that I finished first, and then I was stressing to finish the grey one, and I finished quite a lot of it while we were driving to meet my friend, because I was going with my friend to my aunt's book release, and that's where we were going to meet the twins and gift them their suits. So on the drive to my friend, I finished both of the legs on the grey one, I think. And while we were eating dinner at my friend's house, I almost finished the first arm, I think. And then we were going to travel by train to Oslo to meet them. But when we were going to take the train didn't work. There was some problem with the electricity, so we had to take a bus to where the train was going to go from, but then the train didn't work there either, so we argued our way into a taxi because I was getting really stressed. We were going to miss the whole book release because we just had, if the train worked and everything went as it should, we had, I think, half an hour leeway, but since nothing was working the way it should, that time got eaten up really quickly, so we argued our way into a taxi, and we still got there 15 to 20 minutes late, but we got there in time, and I did not get a lot of knitting done. I thought I was just going to sit on a train for 2 hours and knit, and then it would have been a lot less stressful, but since we first took a bus and then argued with taxi drivers and then took the taxi, I lost quite a lot of knitting time. But the trip with the taxi that the train company paid for, luckily, was about an hour, and I got quite a lot done. Then I finished the first sleeve on the grey one and got about halfway on the second one. I think I finished all the creases, and then we were at the book release, and I didn't have a lot of time to knit there in the beginning either, but as time went on I got a bit of time to knit, and I just barely finished it in time before the whole event was over. Luckily my friend I had with me is also a knitter, so while I was super stressed about the whole thing, about making it in time to the book release and knitting everything, she was by my side calming me down a bit and also weaving in ends and sewing in buttons. So if it hadn't been for her I would not have been able to do it at all. She sewed in buttons in the taxi on the brown one and weaved in ends, and then she did it on the grey one when I finished that, but we did not have time to weave in the ends, so one of the suits were given away with no ends weaved in, but my aunt is also a knitter, so I think she'll be able to weave in the ends herself. But I did make it in time, but it was maybe the most stressful week of my life. I was stressing so much, and we did so much other stuff during this week as well. We went ice fishing, we were at a gathering, a local gathering here, and we went traveling, so I definitely would not recommend trying to knit 2 suits in 1 week, but it is manageable. But yeah, I would not recommend it, and I'm going to remember this until next time and try to plan more ahead and not try to do everything at the last second. But that was my little adventure with knitting 2 suits in a week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment, and if you want to see more from me, please subscribe. Bye!